Hey everybody, Dr. Sanderson. Welcome to Unit 5, which is the last unit of our course. And let me just say I really am appreciative for all the great work you've put in. I hope you have a little bit better understanding of kind of how HR works and how it works in the sports organizations. And so with this last unit, I kind of want you to focus on you. I assume most of you are taking this class because you have a desire to work in the sports industry, and it's a very great business to be in. Most of us are sports fans. We love sports, and so we see that working in the industry is a way to kind of continue that. And so, as some of you know, or most of you hopefully know, the sports industry is very, very competitive. There's way too many people who want to work in sports than there are jobs. So, the whole point of this unit is trying to figure out how you can stand out and make yourself more competitive for jobs or internships in sport. So, in terms of career development, think about just ways you can learn things or different type of opportunities that you can take advantage of, especially while you're in school, that can help you develop. So one thing we'll talk about in the lecture is contacting people who work in sports and asking if you can speak to them for a few minutes to learn more about what they do. Now, I would say that's very easy to do here with Tech Athletics because the people who work over there are great. They're very receptive to students. And so don't be afraid to email somebody over in the athletic department and say, hey, I would like to work in your collegiate athletics. I see you have this background at this school and have done these things. I'd love to hear more about that. Could I come meet with you for 10 minutes? And you'll probably get told yes. You can contact people on Twitter or LinkedIn. And there's very specific ways you want to do that. Don't just send someone a LinkedIn request that's empty. Introduce yourself, tell them why you'd want to connect with them and what you think you can learn from them. And then in this unit, your assignment is to work on your LinkedIn account. So most of you, I assume, probably have a LinkedIn account. So if you do have a LinkedIn account, you're going to go through and just make sure that it's in really good shape. You list your education and things you're studying and things you've done. Your work experience is up to date. You have a professional profile picture. If you don't have a LinkedIn account, you will need to create one and do those things. And so in addition to that, I then also want you to think about your personal brand. So what is it that when someone meets you or sees you, what are they going to think about you when you leave? And so I want you to create that and share that with me as part of this unit too, because that should guide you and lead you into the type of opportunities you pursue in sports and really just in your time here at Tech. So just think about, man, when someone meets me, what are they going to think about me? Because you just never know who somebody knows or who somebody's connected to or who somebody, can reach out to. So I would just encourage you to, really put a lot of effort into this unit because so much good stuff can happen to you if you start thinking about building your relationships, being intentional with content creation. How can I show people what I'm interested in? A lot of students will say, hey, I'm a hard worker, I have passion for sports, and not to be critical, that doesn't separate you one bit from anybody else because every single student will tell you that they have those things. So can you communicate that through a podcast? Can you communicate that through LinkedIn, that you are a hard worker or that you have passion? There's ways in which you can do that, but you got to just move beyond the talk. It's not enough to just say it because there's way too many people who want to work in the industry. So I'm looking forward to what you create there. I will definitely, I'm willing to help you if you have questions about working in sports or any kind of opportunities. I'm happy to talk to you about some of the people I know and some of the opportunities that may exist there. So don't hesitate to reach out to me for that. And I thank you so much for a great semester, and don't hesitate to reach out down the road if I can